Hi Cancer, welcome to your weekly scopes. Please keep in mind this is only a general reading. Take what it feels right and what resonates with your own life experiences at the moment. So Cancer, there's an opportunity for you this week, or the main theme this week can be about seeing things as they are. Start to understand masks people are wearing or lies you've been told or you're telling. um, you have an opportunity to see far beyond illusions. You have an opportunity to understand many uh, aspects of the human being psyche uh, that are not perceived as the easiest one to understand, because many times it has to do with lies, it has to do with deceit, it has to do with betrayal, it has to do with that self-made attitude that it's not coming from a truthful place. So either if this is you, or if this is about a situation, a circumstance, or people in your life that have not been truthful to you, that have not been clear to you, where you probably maybe created an illusion about, you start to see it. Also because I feel like you have been you have been suspecting of something. You had already the idea, you had already the insight, the preview in some sense, that made you be on the outlook, that made you have probably trust issues surfacing, because your unconscious know many things, and it's only about letting that voice of your unconscious self uh, becomes aware to you, that you start seeing, and you are start seeing, and you are start leading your way in a much more truthful way. So you have as a main opportunity the awareness card, and as you can see, there's there's an awareness breaking through you. There's this higher understanding of things you were not seeing, of things that were clouded to you, and you start to break free from that illusion, because you start to see, you start to understand, by witnessing it, what it's real and what it's not, what is just an illusion and what's real. And so there's this also this drive to act accordingly, accordingly from this new awareness you are having, which can be the challenge, because you are understanding, and you are having all this knowledge coming to you, but probably you're afraid. You're afraid to put this knowledge front, either to yourself, just to recognize it, to be able to again be honest with yourself and know all those places that you have been lying, or admit that you let yourself be lied to, which is a mirror anyway. And maybe you're having a problem admitting that. Maybe you're feeling that if you admit it, it will become real, and then you'll have to face the consequences. Well, you already have to. But one of the brightest points is that that situation allows you to have this beautiful awareness coming to you. So not only you'll have a much more higher intuition about further situations in the future about this same type of behavior, as well you'll have a better understanding of the vulnerabilities you still have inside of you. Because the challenge is a fear card, is an emotional card, is that paranoia card, and past lives, or in the traditional tarot, it's the moon. So definitely your intuition is really high. So whatever your gut tells you this week, trust it, especially in dealings with people you are not sure about. So the challenge is to not be fearful of the situation. The challenge is to have the right judgment and discernment about it, to see things as they are, to take the veil, the blindfold out, because this could also have something to do with a pattern of situations, of experiences that maybe have been following you for quite a while. And now it's time to deal with them. Now it's time to put, some light into that shadow, some bright light into the makeup we wear, and start seeing the spots. Start seeing the things we hide that, as uncomfortable as they are, we need to know. We need to know so we have a better understanding of ourselves. And when we have a better understanding of ourselves, we'll have a better understanding of life itself, which is mainly what we mostly suffer from, is not understanding what the hell is going on around you. So the challenge is for you to have the right discernment, to see the pattern happening, to acknowledge it, to be truthful to it, and to act accordingly to your intuition, to act accordingly to what you're seeing and not what you're wanting to see, what you are seeing. Trusting your intuition is key to see, again, to see the faults, to see what's not right, to see why you're having that suspicion around you lately. Also because the advice card is politics. Again, the mask. We all tend to wear this mask, especially when we are not as conscious of ourselves as we should be. We wear it. We wear it to hide our insecurities. We wear it to hide our fears. We wear it because we think we need to achieve these standards, these perfections of what society expect from us. But if you're wanting to fit society in this way, you will never be a part of it. That's the biggest misconception we have about society itself. We don't need to fit society. We are already society as who we are. Why we need to always hide our beautiful traits? Why we need to mask our vulnerabilities if they are also our strengths? Why we have to perceive so many things as weaknesses, and also why we have to be so competitive? Nobody can take my place, nobody can take yours. We are here to work together as who we are, as the gifts we have to share. So, if you have been handling politics in your life with other people or with you projecting those, you wearing that mask can fall. If you're not consciously aware of it, especially, that mask can fall to show you, to teach you that there's a real meaning, there's a real beauty, and there's a real opportunity of growth when we allow ourselves to be who we are. When we stop lying, when you start looking in the mirror and just seeing up front the picture that it's reflecting there, either we like it or not. I also feel this could have something to do with other people in your life. Not just directly about you, but doesn't matter. If it has to do with people in your life that you have been lied to, you have to ask yourself, why didn't you see it? Because as a Cancer, you usually have a high protective, intuitive knowing of people. So maybe what happened in this situation? What is the lesson for you there? Don't beat yourself up. Don't feel guilty about it. Just try to understand if it happened with you, someone lying to you, someone not showing its true colors to you. Ask yourself, why didn't you have your gut working there? Maybe because now it's time to grow that awareness and to grow that consciousness that you're growing, and learn to get over your fears, and start trusting your intuition and what that intuition tells you many times. So Cancer, I wish you a great week. Thank you for listening, liking, and subscribing. It really means a lot to me. And hopefully we'll see each other next week.